Hey folks, Erik Heninger here again. I want to talk to you a little bit about things that sink your deposition. In a previous episode, we talked about depositions, what they are, how you need to prepare, and what the questions are likely going to be. Let me talk a little bit about the things that will destroy your case that usually happen during a deposition. Number one, anytime you're under oath, lying is the thing that will definitely ruin your case. And I know that you think that there is no way that this white little lie that really means nothing is going to cost me my case. I know you think that. It will. I'll give you an example. There was a case I had years ago. It was a medical malpractice case. A lady got a shot in her rear end. And the allegation was that they had hit her sciatic nerve and it caused her to have foot drop. Okay, pretty straightforward claims. In her deposition, the attorney asked her if she had ever had a pedicure. Bizarre question. I had no idea where this is going. And she said simply, "No, I've never had a pedicure." And so he said, "Are you sure?" "Of course, never had a pedicure." First medical record out says, "Hey, I got this infection from having a pedicure." Said, "So you did have a pedicure?" "Yeah, I did." "Okay, ever have any other pedicures?" "No." Next record out. Second pedicure. Had another infection because of a pedicure. So we do this, no lie, 5 times. Pedicure had absolutely nothing to do with the lawsuit. But guess what the jury heard over and over and over again? She lied about a pedicure, so how do you know she's not lying about all this other stuff? It's a problem. So we lost that case. They deliberated for about 45 minutes, really long enough for everybody to go to the bathroom and vote, and then they poured us out and we lost the case. So always tell the truth. Lawyers, especially good lawyers, can deal with bad facts. You cannot overcome a lie. 2 other things that really sink it quickly that are pretty straightforward. Exaggerations will sink your case. So if you go in and the injury is bad, but you make it out to be a lot worse than it really is, or a lot worse than what other people think it should be, you're going to have a problem because people don't like folks that just whine and complain and exaggerate what their injuries are. So be very careful that you probably want to talk to your lawyer about how you frame injuries and what you've been going through before you go in your deposition. The last thing that I often see sinks cases is people who don't listen to their lawyers and focus on just answering the question in the deposition. What often happens, and what all lawyers are good at, is probably making you a little bit more comfortable than you should be. And then what happens is you start talking more and more and more like it's a conversation. So let me stop you. This is not a conversation. Every question that lawyer asks you has an angle that can undermine your case. The more you talk, the more questions you give them, the more information you give them, the less likely you're going to be successful in your case. So this is their opportunity to ask you questions about your case, not for you to win. Just give them the information that they ask for. Don't expand. Don't dribble on about all the things that you want to tell them. Don't teach them how to make a watch. Just tell them the time. So those are the 3 things that I see sinking cases most often. Hope this helps. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe because we're doing a lot more. And if there's anything you want to know that we haven't covered yet, please just let us know. We'll try and cover it as soon as we can. Thank you.